WWE 2K's character creation suite is now so deep that there's no longer any excuse for the game shipping with dodgy character models. Because if random dorks like me can create realistic looking CAWs, then paid professionals don't have any excuse. Now they still balls up the odd wrestler here and there, but for the most part 2K19's characters are a good looking bunch, with loads of them startlingly close to their real life selves. So let's take a look at some of the absolute greatest. I'm Andy for WhatCulture Wrestling, and here are WWE 2K19's 10 best looking characters. Number 10, Alexa Bliss. After a pretty atrocious character design in 2K17, Alexa Bliss has now had two pretty decent designs in a row, and this year's ranks among the best in the game. It actually looks like her, which is kind of the main thing, but just as important is that the developers have actually captured Alexa's trademark sneer pretty well here. Personality is really hard to convey in this sterile game engine, so props to them for making it work this time around. Number 9, Gran Metalik. One of the lowest rated wrestlers in the entire game he may be, but 2K certainly haven't scrimped any effort when it comes to the former Mascara Dorada's look. Far from looking like a random mask-wearing goober, he's got his own unique flair, with his gold absolutely shimmering and his patterns true to life. The model looks best in his entrance attire, with that wonderful robe tying the whole look together, rounding off a very well designed character. Number 8, Triple H. WWE were never ever going to let 2K games get away with a subpar Triple H design. He's the man with the keys to the kingdom, the architect of the company's future, and aside from all that, one of the most decorated wrestlers in history, so yeah, you know he was gonna look good. This is a typically excellent Triple H representation with all the textures spot on. The zombie version looks pretty solid as well, and could well be a glimpse into what the man himself could possibly look like if he keeps wrestling any longer. Number 7, Asuka. The designers had a lot going against them when it comes to the Empress of Tomorrow. First, there's the simple fact that she's a woman, because for some reason 2K's female character designs often come out looking flat out rubbish. Then there's the bright colour scheme and all those little parts, from the entrance mask and robe to the hair to the face paint, then the ring attire itself. It's to their credit that they've actually pulled it off, creating a version of Asuka that is nowhere near as diminished as her real life form. Well done. Number 6, Ted DiBiase. Now to be fair to 2K, they've done right by most of the legends in this game, with the vast majority of them looking absolutely spectacular in their computerized form, and someone like Randy Savage could have easily made it into the top 10. But the $1 million man takes it for us, and what a character model this is, with the team capturing everything that made DiBiase such a flash bastard back in the day. His $1 million belt and signature entrance jacket look particularly excellent. On the whole, it's a job well done for a guy who perhaps doesn't always get the credit he deserves. Number 5, Brock Lesnar. It must be pretty hard to screw Brock Lesnar up in these games, given that the big beast has pretty much looked the exact same for the majority of his career, give or take a beard here and a tattoo there. Nonetheless, the 2K19 rendition of the former Universal Champion is close to perfect. It was a simple job given how straightforward Lesnar's attire is, but 2K have done a good job making him look true to life regardless. The one knock here is that Digital Brock doesn't turn bright purple 20 seconds into a match like the real version, but alas, we can't have everything. Number 4, Braun Strowman. The 2K game engine absolutely sucks at rendering beards. See the bedraggled mess clinging to Eric Rowan's chin as an example in this year's incarnation, so it's actually pretty sweet to see that they've knocked the monster among men out of the park. Now it's not perfect, and that vest retains the stuck-on texture feel that has long haunted the series, but the big lumbering brute looks good on the whole, particularly when it comes to his weird little haircut. Completing Strowman's strong aesthetics are a lifelike series of animations, leaving him feeling very much the monster he is in real life. Number 3, Rey Mysterio. With the wee man himself finally back in WWE, the company made sure he was included as a pre-order bonus in 2K19, and holy moly did the designers do a good job putting Mysterio together. Decked out in the attire he wore as part of his amazing comeback in the 2018 Royal Rumble, Rey looks tremendous, with the game capturing his tattoo textures particularly well. To be fair, 2K would have looked like a right bunch of fannies if they'd ballsed up one of the pre-order package's biggest selling points, but take nothing away from the great work they've done here. Number 2. John Cena. Much like Brock Lesnar, how hard could it possibly be to make sure that John Cena looks decent in 2K? Aside from a few attire switch-ups, the dude's look literally never changes. Well, until Super Showdown that is, but the less said about his JBL haircut, the better. Nonetheless, this is a very strong representation of WWE's undisputed top banter merchant who's present and correct in all his neon green glory, including his shitty little entrance towel. His wacky new finisher, however, unfortunately isn't in the game. That's a shame, but at least the 16-time world champion looks like he should. Number 1. AJ Styles. It's fitting that AJ Styles is, in our humble opinion, the best looking wrestler in the game, given his lofty position in WWE today. An acclaimed world champion and increasingly a sacred cow in the world of professional wrestling, he's beloved among the fanbase and seemingly backstage as well, with WWE essentially making him the man since joining SmackDown. In-game, 2K19's AJ is perfect, with the soccer mom haircut, shoutouts to Chris Jericho, attire, and physique all the way they should be. They've really done the 2-time WWE champion justice. So that's our list, but who do you think WWE 2K19's best looking characters are? Let us know in the comments section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and as always, I've been Andy for WhatCulture Wrestling, and I'll see you later.